Welcome everyone to Catholic Sunday Scriptures in Context. This is a ministry of the Augustinian Order in St. Paul Parish. Today we are focusing on the seventh Sunday of Ordinary Time. Our first reading comes from chapter 1 of the Acts of the Apostles, and this is the selection of Matthias after the resurrection of Jesus, and they want to choose someone who has followed Jesus and known his message. And the real question here is, how do we know God's will? And as it notes in the reading, there were 120 men and women present. And so there was no class distinction in this decision-making process, nor was it just Peter saying, I have decided this is who it is, but it was put to a vote, lots, and which was part of a biblical tradition. So what's important about this reading, other than the choosing of Matthias itself, is the process by which they chose Matthias. So nothing special there. Our second reading continues with the first letter of John, and it's the same message. This has been a continuous reading from chapter 4 of John. And the point of this selection is that while we have never seen God, we can know him if we love. And, which we haven't said in the last couple weeks, this is not really a letter. This is more of a discourse. This letter was not directed to anyone in particular, as the second and third letter of John are, but this letter seems to have come to us as a discourse because of the problems they were having in the community of John. And, God is love, and whoever remains in love remains in God, and God in him. This is a great summary of the letter. And our gospel today comes from the 17th chapter of John, and it's known as the high priestly prayer of Jesus. And Jesus asks that the Father protect them in the name of the Father. And God's name is holy. It's the ultimate holiness. And in Jewish tradition, they would never say the name of God. They would come up with mispronunciations of it that hinted at it. Such as that, the name of God was Yahweh in Hebrew, and they would say something like Jehovah, to mispronounce it so that it wasn't clear, or just the Lord or the One. The way that the followers of Jesus will be consecrated is by means of the truth. If they live the truth and preach the truth, they have nothing to worry about. And we're drawing a close to our Easter season, and we've run through many of the messages in the Gospel of John, and soon we will return to the Gospel of Mark. Pray for peace, and if you think this is helpful to someone, please pass it on. Thank you very much.